All right, those are some nice circles. Let's get a few more big circles. Reaching down as far as you can and up as far as you can. Big breaths. As you reach for the sky. And now let's put your hands together and we're going to go around the world. Loosening up those hips. And other direction. All right. And open up your chest a little bit. And let's hinge forward at your hips and reach your arms, stretching your shoulder blades apart. We'll come sideways so you can see that a little better. Just reach, thumbs are towards the ceiling. And as we hinge forward, gently drop down. And squat down and grab your toes. And then gently roll up. And reach up over your head. Thumbs towards the wall behind you. And again, let's just squat down. Legs nice and wide. Grab your toes. Rock back and forth just a little bit. And gently roll up. All right, we're going to do a couple of backward lunges. And I like to do these quite often just because they really open up the hip flexors. That again, you'll get sick of me here saying it. They get so tight when you sit all day. So as you reach back with your leg, I want you to just squeeze the glute of the leg that's going back as you reach up at the same time. And you should feel a nice stretch in the front of that hip flexor right there. You don't have to go all the way to the floor. You might be fine just stepping back like that. And I'm going to do the other side. I'm just using the chair for balance. You don't have to if you don't want to, but kind of nice to have something there just to balance you a little bit. Big reach, squeezing that glute on the way back. Okay, let's just do a couple more. And reach. Awesome. All right, now you can do this next one either seated or standing. It's completely up to you. I'll show you seated first. And if you're doing it seated, you're just going to fold forward a little bit, keeping your back nice and flat, okay? And as we do that, you're going to reach up, make the letter Y, the letter T, and then I don't know what that letter is. We'll call it I, whatever. Anyway, Y, T, and I. Okay, or you can do them standing. I do prefer to do them standing. Gonna lift, lift, and come on back. Okay, and here we go. And back. Welcome to those who just popped on. We've just been going for a couple minutes here. You haven't missed too much yet. We got about 10 more minutes. Just doing some nice shoulder exercises. Again, you can do these seated or standing if you want to do them in your chair. Reaching up over your head, reaching sideways, reaching backwards, trying to get those upper back muscles to open up. And on the next one, again, we can do it seated or you can do it kneeling. You're going to put one hand behind your head. If you can, cross one foot over, and we're going to kind of bend down and rotate up. Okay, you can do that seated, or you can do it kneeling. So I'm going to show you kneeling as well, if that's comfortable for you. Kneeling would look like this. One hand here. I do like kneeling a little better. I just know some folks can't really get on their knees. But if you can, This is a great one to open up that upper back that tends to get really tight when you're sitting at a desk all day. All right, we'll just do about 3 more to this side and I'll switch sides. 2. All right, and last one. And again, you're welcome to do this in your chair if that's more comfortable for you. And we're just rotating up, trying to loosen up that upper back. And ideally, the more you do it, the more mobility you'll get. That's the idea. Let's do 3 more in this direction. And last one. All right. And then come on up. I'm going to utilize my chair again. If you have a chair that has wheels, just push it against the wall so that it doesn't slide. And I just want you to balance on your chair with your hands, however you're comfortable. If that bothers your wrists, really hold on to the edge of the chair so that your wrists stay straight. Okay, and from here, we're just going to do a step sideways, sideways. That's going to loosen up your hips a little bit more. Okay, if you're not comfortable holding on to that part of the chair, you could also hold on up here. Just kind of need something to steady you so that you can really get that hip flexor stretch at the same time as you're stepping out to the side. And let's just do 3 more of those to each side. And as you step, think about squeezing the glute of the leg that's straight. And you'll get a little bit more of a stretch there. Last one to this side. And last one to this side. All right. Staying on your chair, we're just going to do a little bit of an alternate lift. Kind of work those muscles that you're sitting on all day. Get those hips moving a little bit more. Just a gentle lift, wherever your hands are comfortable. Alternate, squeeze that glute if you can. Okay, just 1 more on each side. All right. And then come on up. Once again, using your chair for balance, or you can use the wall for balance. I'm going to do what's called a hip hinge. And all that is as you kind of lean forward, you keep this leg straight and come right back up. That's going to give you a nice stretch in the back of your leg. Still kind of working these glute muscles here. You can reach forward at the same time, like that really feels good. And using the chair for balance or your wall. I'm just going to do 3 more on this side and then switch sides. And last one on this side. And I'm just going to turn around and switch. Okay, so same thing. Just hinging at your hip. As much as you can, try to keep that back leg straight. Reaching. Just getting things moving a little bit more. All right. Let's just do 2 more. I'm really bad at counting, guys. Sorry. All right, now I'm going to face forward again. Feet nice and wide. And all we're going to do here is a gentle side to side and a reach at the same time. But what I want you to think about here is sitting back into your glute and kind of pushing through your heel. I don't want you to feel any pressure in your knees, just kind of sitting back and reaching forward at the same time. Again, opening up the hips. Nice big reach. Couple more side to side. All right. Last one on this side. And then last one on that side. Awesome. All right, I'm going to turn the chair around here. Now this is going to look funny on me because I'm all of 4'9", but everyone else that's a little taller. Grab a chair. You're going to put 1 foot up on the chair. And again, this is going to give you a nice stretch in that hip flexor that tends to get really tight when you sit all day. And then I want you to grab the knee of the foot that's on the chair, and you're gonna rotate towards it. And for you guys, this might look a little more normal. For me, it looks like a little kid trying to climb on a chair, but that's okay. You're just gonna hold that there for a second. You should feel, as you pull on this knee, you should feel a nice stretch along the side of that leg. Okay? Awesome. Now I'm gonna come around the other side of my chair, do the same thing on this side. If you can bend that knee a little bit. So this is pretty tall for me. And again, pull on that outside knee, just put a little bit of pressure on it. And you should feel a nice stretch along the side of that leg. Squeeze the glute of the leg that's on the floor. And it'll give you a little more stretch there as well. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and sit back in the chair. And we're going to do a couple of neck stretches. So hold on to the side of your chair. And all you're going to do is you're leaning to one side. Just let yourself lean. Tilt your head in the opposite direction. And we're just going to go a little bit forward and a little bit backwards, okay, while you're holding onto the chair. Again, some of those muscles that tend to get real tight when you're sitting all day. Okay, a couple more on this side. We'll switch sides. And go to your comfort level. You should never feel pain when you're stretching. It should be, I mean, you feel a little bit of discomfort, but it should be in a good way. Never any pain at all. Always go to your own comfort level. Just gently rocking your head back and forth. All right, and one more. I think we have time for one more. I'm going to sit on the side of the chair. And again, put this leg out to the back. Reaching behind me to get a good stretch in the chest. That hand should be completely relaxed. And then reach up with the same arm. And I want you to, again, squeeze the glute of the leg that's back. You should be getting a little bit of a stretch here and a stretch in your chest at the same time. Big reach, big breath. All right, and let's rotate to the other side. So again, one leg comes back, squeeze that glute. Gently put your arm behind the chair, reaching up with the other side, giving you a nice stretch in your chest. At the same time, getting a stretch again in that hip flexor. Reach it up, big breath. Awesome. All right, where are we at? We are almost at 10:45. I think, oh gosh, I would love to do one more, but I think we're almost out of time. So if you have time to hang around, let's just do one more. And that's going to be once again on the floor. If you have to jump off, then jump off. That's okay. I just want to do an opposite arm and leg reach and reach out to the side. We'll just do like 3 of these and then we'll hop off for today. I will be posting these on YouTube if you want to go back through when you have time and on another break. Try to keep all of them 15 minutes or less. Okay, last one on that side. Whoops, last one on this side. Awesome. Thank you guys for tuning in. It is 10:45. So those of you that signed up for tomorrow, I'll be back on at 2:30 tomorrow. And again, I will be posting these on YouTube. Thank you and have a great